me feel elite. Like I was doing something few people could. Things praised in the streets couldn't hold up to the basic expectations of my new proving ground. I stopped doing stupid things. I soon after that, I felt embarrassment. Embarrassment of what I thought were achievements. Because I looked at the kids at the gym and I saw things like awards, trophies, and honor roll. I felt embarrassment towards my old role models that I thought were men. Because as I looked upon their past and the things they did, I saw nothing. They didn't accomplish anything over their whole life. Weeks turned to months, I changed. I molded myself to be like the people Coach exposed me to, champion athletes, business owners, and politicians. I strove to achieve the things he showed me, education, success, and wealth. I strove to better myself in every way, but I never forgot that I was a leader. So now I lead those that follow me to something better. Never again will I lead people down empty roads. No longer will I strive to hurt people. No longer will I teach people to do wrong. My name is Trayvon Mathis, and I belong to the International Boxing Club, where leaders are developed.
Wow. I know a few people in the audience, and this is it's very embarrassing. This is how I make my living, talking. Yes, thank you. That's how I make my living, talking. I'm a politician. It's pretty embarrassing. Wow. It's pretty embarrassing to get up in front of a group of people, see a young man like that. Who can put into words things that I never could. Obviously couldn't get up here and tell an emotional story. Just wouldn't work. Okay? Believe me, I've tried it. Just doesn't work. But I was kind of glad to hear Harry earlier say that boxing is the hook to get people into his. I'm not even going to call it a gym. Most of the space there is the gym, but what takes place there is it probably should be called the International Character Building Club, International Education Society. I don't know. I don't know where a former auto worker got the marketing knowledge to call this endeavor a gym, because because it is really not what goes on there. You know, kids love to box, they love to compete, they really like the camaraderie and the exercise, but what goes on there is just so much more. Harry and you know what, his program today is not what his program was 5 years ago, and it won't be what the program is 5 years from now. He's always changing. He's always looking for ways to better serve the people in the community. You know, a lot of kids that came to the club, they did their studies. They weren't going to go on and become, they weren't going to go to college. So he goes, you know, we still need to help these kids have a productive life. So this last summer, he went around, had a little bit of warehouse space behind his club, and went out, got tools, went and found an instructor to teach vocational studies. So, you know, like I said, where a retired auto worker got the, you know, got the knowledge to do what he's doing is just beyond me. And where these young men, I'm going to have to go to the club and take speaking lessons so that I can become a better public speaker. I'll tell you, I do great with facts and figures. I came up with a letter of recommendation, but just about everything that I said in the letter was already covered. But they do a terrific job, and am really proud to be able to help them in any way that is possible. I thank everyone here for your time and for your, we'll say, tolerance for rather bizarre speaking style.
This bell goes everywhere with us. This past year we lost our president, and he started with me from day one. We started out in the basement of the Hungarian club holding meetings, and I know he thought I was crazy because I was telling him about my dream about the International Boxing Club. So we lost him this past year, and he was our timekeeper. So everywhere we go, he goes with us.
Thank you very much. Trevon, you have a future for you in public speaking.
That's really good.
These have been 3 wonderful stories. They're 3 great charities. There's a lot of damp eyes out there, and I know why, because we have the potential to help, and we can't help everybody. And boy, that's a horrible feeling right at this moment, because I sure wish we could do something for every one of them. And I hope that the ones that we can't help, that there's other organizations out there that will pick up the charge and try to make a difference, because that's the way to do it. Everybody does a little bit of something, and we really can make a difference. So we're a very blessed group. I'm very appreciative for everybody here in this room. We lost somebody too recently, one of our founding CHIC members. And interesting how there's been a natural segue to talk about each one of these little stories that we want to talk about. But we lost one of our original CHICs, 31 years old, a few months away from getting married, in a really tragic medical, just life coming to an end way too soon. But as devastated as her family and her fiance and things have been, they went and put together a golf scramble. So went and made some fun out of it, and they raised $9,000 for Chicks for Charity. And so whether it's the $15 lemonade stand, or the Pool Palooza, Sloan Palooza, or all the little things that we've all done, because I can't tell you how many little checks that the Victory Center has told us about, and how many we've gotten ourselves from all sorts of different ways and means that have made such a huge difference in what the Victory Center has been able to do, and I hope that we can do the same for our next charity. So the polls are now open, and I think it's really going to be hard for every one of us. You can fill out your ballot, and there's a box in the back. Check the one that you would like to see be our charity. If you're not ready to make a decision, we'll be sending out an email with a little bit more information about each organization, and you can think about it as long as you vote before 4 o'clock tomorrow. And we also are going to be putting this presentation up on YouTube. Sorry, everybody. If you would like a little more information that way, too. But I am, so yes.
What will that be under on YouTube? What,
That's a good question. It's not going to be a certain channel. It'll just be a link that's in that email. We'll send a link to
All right,
it.
so it's a link that's gonna be an email that goes to the chicks, but I will make sure that we send you guys a link as well, so that you can also see it. And we have 1,785 chicks. We have almost 1,800 chicks, and so this represents a very small portion of it. We're gonna encourage all of them to take some time to listen to the video and to learn more and to make a really, really hard choice. But thank you to everybody that's been here. I wanna say just real quickly that the Andersons, I think the Andersons Market on Sylvania Avenue by the Kroger's on Thursday, December 9th. If you get a coupon from them, they're going to donate, what is it, 10% of everything you buy, they're gonna donate to Chicks for Charity. There's also martinis and mistletoe and shopping and fun down at the courtyard at Navy Bistro. That's gonna be on Tuesday, December 7th from 5 to 9. And again, those are just companies and individuals signing up to do something to help give back. So I encourage you to take advantage of it. We probably have 5 minutes, if anybody has any questions for any of these organizations, that they can try to answer if anybody has any pressing questions they'd like to address. Okay. All right, good luck to everybody. Good luck with the voting. Thank you so much for taking your lunch hour to be here. I appreciate it. And to the 3 organizations, you're wonderful. We're proud of you. Thanks.